Welcome to Lady Panther basketball on Big Country 99. That was Pat Green right here on Big Country 99, the Rooster, as we get set up here for the girls tournament, the holiday tournament, brought to you by State Farm agent Stephen Gum. Girls started this tournament off with a bye as they pulled the number 2 seed in this tournament. Licking also had a bye as they were the 1 seed. So the Panthers went on to play Norwood last night, fell in that one to Norwood. Norwood advances on as the Panthers fall here to be able to play Hartville. And Hartville, a team that we've seen already, Moose.
Yes. We went to Hartville to see them, as a matter of fact. It was a pretty good game.
Yeah, you and Brush had made it to that one. I wasn't there for that one, but heard it was a good one, a very good Hartville team. I think Hartville, I'm trying to remember if they were in the Fordland tournament. I thought Hartville, and I believe they were also in the Fordland tournament. I think they got knocked out by Fordland. But
I believe so.
I don't know, it seems like ages ago now. But a good Hartville team, good challenge here for the Lady Panthers, who will be without Rayleigh Stenzel in this one. And so getting the starts, we'll go over starting lineups brought to you by your friends at Town & Country Insurance in Mountain Grove. If I can get to the right page, it'll certainly help me, Moose. As starting will be Campbell Welch, Kaylee Wake, Taylor Hicks, Landry Golden, and Stella Benson getting the start here for the Lady Panthers. And you were talking about a little bit as well. These young girls have made such an impact. These freshmen that have allowed some depth. And I talked to Coach Mallow at length yesterday. We're here watching a ball game yesterday. And, things he wanted to do. And obviously Rayleigh's length helps him in different situations and her athleticism. But all these girls do something a little different. And, so he wants to take advantage of some things that some of these other girls do well as well. And he talked about moving Stella around in some different packages and using her speed and the way she plays defense to be able to get after people.
She's a defensive matchup for just about anybody on the court.
As we'll put Landry Golden out to the middle to jump. She'll be met by Kelly. This tip goes back. Who's going to get there? Looks like it'll be ran down by Hartville, as that's Ferguson. Looks outside. Now looks back over to Ferguson. Ferguson works it out towards the top, finds Cryer. Cryer to the right, back to Ferguson on the near side as we're underway. Just underway. Holiday tournament brought to you by State Farm agent Stephen Gum. This one last touch by Landry Golden as it goes out. They can watch this, by the way, on YouTube.
That's right.
On GoobTube.
On YouTube, yep. Just head on over there. I posted a link yesterday for the YouTube channel, and you can get there on that one as well.
Taylor Hicks takes this one away, tips it back to Kaylee Wake. Wake to the other side for the Lady Panthers. Drive it in. Welch off the glass, up and in. Lady Panthers lead it by 2 here early, putting the pressure on.
This is the style of basketball they want to play right here.
Gets it up and across midcourt. Nearly tipped away there by Kaylee Wake. Now looks back to the near side, goes to Ferguson. Ferguson works from midcourt. Ferguson looking to her right. He's looking over towards Cryer. Instead goes at the top. Now back to Cryer underneath. Shot up, won't go. Stella Benson with the rebound. Benson brings it back the other way. Crosses midcourt with it. Stella backs it out. Nearly loses the dribble. Able to stay with it. Picks it up. Goes to Welch. Far side to Wake. Down to the baseline to Hicks. Shot up off the glass and in is good.
Timeout called. As Hartville's going to take a timeout. We're going to take one as well. We'll send it back to the studio to get a word from your Panther sponsors, that is, right here on your home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99.
Rolls it around from outside. Now back out to Ferguson at midcourt. Ferguson works to her right around a screen from Kelly. Looks to the near side to Cryer. Cryer across the floor. Now slice it in. That one tipped out by Stella Benson. Comes away to Wake. Wake pushes it up the floor. Goes to Campbell. Tries split defender. Shot up off the glass. Won't go. Rebound comes away to Brown. As Brown pulls it down, she'll get tied up with Taylor Hicks. And they're going to stay, the ball stays with the Lady Panthers. Possession arrow keeps it there as the jump ball was called.
And a 4-0 here. Lady Panthers lead. 6:22 left as they get set to throw it in here, gets it into Wake.
Goes to Wake, outside to Stella. Stella looks in. Looks out to the top to Campbell Welch. Welch backs it out near midcourt. Goes to Kaylee Wake. Lady Panthers lead it 4-0. 6:10 left in the first. Wake to her left. Looks near side. Goes to Stella. Stella works to her right. Looks in. Not there. Nearly fell down as Campbell drives to the hole. Shot up. Won't go. But free throws on the way for Campbell Welch.
That was a nice look on the backdoor cutter there. Stella Benson, great court vision. Able to see Stella, the backdoor cut coming. And able to get the pass through there.
Brush just text in. He's missing the hospitality room. Come on over, Brush.
I'm sure Brandon will let you eat, buddy.
Free throws up and good on the first one for Campbell Welch. Talked to Coach Mallow yesterday about that bye and whether he thought that was a good thing or bad thing. Didn't really say one way or the other. Shot up, no good. Rebound comes away to Hartville, but, it's tough to get going. He really thought, the day after Thanksgiving is or after Christmas, tough time to play a tournament. Said it'd be nice to have a day in between to get the ham off of him, kind of get in and be able to get to work. This one was thrown away. Lady Panthers get the basketball back. Campbell gets it in to Stella. Stella looks to her left. Rolls over to Campbell. Campbell brings it across midcourt. Looks to Landry Golden. Golden looks to feed it back inside. Goes to Campbell. Outside to Stella. Lines up a three. Shot up. Takes a bounce off the back of the rim. Rebound comes away to Cryer for Hartville. Push it out to Kelly. Comes away to Kaylee Wake. Wake looks in. Goes to Campbell on the backside. Shot is up and in. Lady Panthers lead it 7-0.
Pressure on here from the Lady Panthers.
But Coach had said, it's tough to play 4 games in a week. This tip comes away. Landry Golden comes away with it. Goes to Stella. Stella on the near side. Pulls up. A little floater off the right hand. Shot is up and in. Stella Benson makes this a 9-point Lady Panther lead. 5:13 left in the first. Lady Panthers lead at 9-0. We'll send it back to the studio. You're listening to Lady Panther basketball on Big Country 99. Welcome back to Lady Panther basketball in your home of Panther sports, Big Country 99. Hartville with the basketball, 5:10 left here in the first. Lady Panthers lead it 9-0. Ferguson looks to bring it up. Ferguson looks to Cryer on the far side. Cryer backs it out, looks to her left. Now looks to go inside to Kelly. Kelly outside, go around to her to Brown. Shot up, won't go, tipped out, foul called. I think we'll have an over the back here. It's going to be called on Landry Golden.
Be her first. 4:53.
Right.
Yeah, you can't take them with you. Can't take them with you, right? 4:53 left here in the first. It's 9-0 Lady Panthers.
Looks to get this one in. Ferguson looks to the near side, goes to Cryer. Cryer backs it out, now feeds it inside to Kelly. Kelly, another foul called. Who are they putting this one on? 9-0 the score. Lady Panthers lead it. That one called on Taylor Hicks. Schober set to check in as Hicks checks out.
That 6 man off the bench there. That's what we're talking about.
Freshman checks in. Ferguson looks to get it in for Hartville. Gets this in. Now to the near side to Cryer. Feeds it in underneath to Kelly. Kelly works to her left, up and in. And first points of the game for Hartville's on the board. Lady Panthers to the other side. Goes to Landry. Outside to Stella. Stella slice it in. Floater off the right hand. Shot is up and in. Counts and one coming for Stella Benson.
Gotta love it. Sophomore off the dribble there. Getting the job done.
Stella sets up at the free throw line.
It's first foul for number 2 as well there.
Cryer picks up her first. Free throws up and no good. Takes a big bounce off the back of the rim. 9-point ball game. Lady Panthers lead it. To the other side with Ferguson. Ferguson looks to kick it out. Kelly pulls up on a 3. Shot is up and good as Kelly answers back. Goes to Landry, near side to Stella. Stella pushes it up the floor, finds Schober. Schober back out to Stella. Works to her right, goes to Welch. Drives in, pulls up, short jumper, shot up, won't go. Rebound comes away. It's going to be number 25, Palmer. Gets it back to Ferguson, who brings it up the floor for the Lady Eagles. Lady Panthers lead it 11-5 under 4 minutes to play in the first. Ferguson drives in, kicks it out, goes to Brown for three. Shot up, little short, rebound comes away to Schober. Schober gets this out to Campbell Welch as Welch brings it across midcourt. Welch starts in, kicks it out, goes to Schober. Set her feet like she was going to shoot a jumper at the free throw line, kicks it out to Benson instead. Benson rolls to her right, goes to Campbell. Resets, 3:37 left in the first. Score here 11-5. Lady Panthers lead it. Campbell pulls up on jumper, shot up, won't go. Rebound comes away to Ferguson for Hartville. To the other side, Ferguson drives in, shot up, won't go. Stella was trying to draw the charge, didn't get it. Ball goes out, last touch by Hartville, goes back to the Lady Panthers. Looks like Schober checks out, Kelly checks in. So Rowan Kelly into the game.
She's another one, gives quality minutes and on sub there.
Campbell brings it across midcourt. 3:15 left in the first. 11-5 to score. Lady Panthers lead. Goes to Campbell at the top of the key. Campbell resets. She has Brown in front of her from Hartville. Looks to the near side, goes to Rowan, to Taylor Hicks in the near side corner, back out to Campbell. Far side goes to Kelly, loads up a three, shot up, a little long, rebound.
Still waiting
Not
for
sure
the
he
call.
knows who last touched it.
He hasn't called it yet.
Still not pointing in either direction. Okay. All right, he gives it to the Lady Panthers. I think that one caught him by surprise. Campbell gets it in, goes to Kelly, feeds it inside to Landry Golden. Trying to go back out to Kelly. This one tipped away. Can Campbell run it down? She does. Campbell takes it away from Cryer. Cryer splits, tries to come back around, nearly knocks it away, does knock it away, comes away to Landry Golden. Across the floor to Kelly, over to Hicks. Hicks feeds it inside to Campbell Welch. Welch, turnaround jumper, shot up, won't go. Rebound comes away to the Hartville Lady Eagles, as that was Kelly for the Eagles. Ferguson to the other side, kicks it outside to Brown, loads up a three, shot is up and good.
Makes it 11-8 now.
They've come back here. 2:20 left in the first. Gets it into Stella. Stella starts to bring it up the floor. Goes to Landry Golden. Across the floor to Taylor Hicks. Hicks looks to pass it out. Finds Rowan. Back inside. Landry shot up. Won't go. Missing stuff right around the rim. Rebound comes away to Hartville. Gives it over to Ferguson. Ferguson to the other side. Feeds it over to Brown. Shot up. High off the glass. Won't go. Last touch by Hartville. So the ball goes back to the Lady Panthers with 1:55 left in the first. Lady Panthers holding on to a 3-point lead. Kaylee Wake checks back in. Landry Golden comes out. Campbell Welch comes out. Who else checked in? Schober checked back in. Kaylee Wake breaks it up the floor. 11-8 the score. Lady Panthers with a lead as Wake sets up from the far side. Passes out to Stella Benson at the top. Stella drives in, floater off the right hand, shot up, won't go. Rebound comes away to Kelly for Hartville. Gets it back to Cryer, over to Ferguson. Ferguson brings it across midcourt. Back out to Cryer, over to Ferguson. Ferguson from the top. A minute and a half left here in the first to Cryer, trying to feed this thing inside. Shot up off the glass and good.
Man.
And that's from Kelly. So Hartville's made it a 1-point ball game. Lady Panthers have led by as much as 9. Into Taylor Hicks. Hicks is shot up, little short. Rebound comes away to Schober, outside to Wake. Pulls up on a jumper. Shot up, won't go. Get a push in the back. Foul called on the Lady Panthers.
He's got 8 unanswered there. We haven't.
Got to find a way to turn up the pressure a little bit again.
After that timeout, it just doesn't seem like we've been able to get anything to fall. Welch checks in. Benson checks out.
1:13 left in the first. That one was on Schober, by the way. Gets it into Cryer. Cryer looks to bring it up the floor to Ferguson. Ferguson trying to cross half court with it. Works to her right, gets around Campbell Welch. Now splits in, kicks it out. Drives the baseline, shot up, and that's a Hartville Lady Eagle lead now. They lead it by 1. Gets Palmer. Welch brings it back the other way. Crosses midcourt with it. Works from outside, looks over to Schober. Schober from the far side corner. Rolls it around, goes to Wake, loads up a three, shot is up and good. Gives the Lady Panthers a lead. Leading it by 2, score here for 14-12. To the other side with Ferguson. Now looks near side and nearly taken away. Kicks it out, loads up a three from Brown. Up and good. That's Cryer, excuse me. As they answer back with 3 of their own.
Tipped out of bounds.
Ball stays with the Lady Panthers as they'll look to inbound.
So
15.8 seconds left here in the first. Sub is number 24 coming in, Sinning. Gets it into Rowan Kelly. Near side to Campbell across the floor, chucks it over and overthrows Wake.
Just a bit high. 10.4 seconds left here in the first. 15-14.
Trailing by 1, Hartville with the basketball. Looks to chuck it into Ferguson, gets it there. Ferguson brings it across midcourt. Looks to drive all the way in, instead kicks it out, taken away by Taylor Hicks. Hicks goes to Schober, down to 1 second. Shot up at the buzzer, won't go. And we'll head to the second. Lady Panthers trailing at 15-14 as we send it back. You're listening to Lady Panther basketball on your home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. Welcome back to Lady Panther basketball on Big Country 99. Throws it away, trying to go to Kelly. Ends up in the hands of Taylor Hicks. Goes to Wake. Wake looks outside. Over to Rowan Kelly on the near side instead. Puts up a three, shot up, won't go. Ferguson with the rebound for Hartville. Looks over to Cryer. Cryer brings it up the floor for Hartville. She has Rowan Kelly in front of her as they cross midcourt with it. Stella Benson set to check in. This one taken away by Kaylee Wake. Wake to the other side. Layup up and just missed it. Rowan Kelly with the rebound. Putbacks up and good. Lady Panthers have a 1-point lead. Looks to get it in. Goes to Ferguson. Ferguson looks to her right. Near side. They'll bring it up and across midcourt. 7:20 left here in the first half. Lady Panthers lead it 16-15. Winner of this one will play Willow Springs tomorrow at 11:30 a.m. To the other side, Ferguson puts up a three and knocks it down. They put that three on the wrong side, though. They're getting it fixed. Lady Panthers trail by 2. This one taken away by Hartville. Goes back to Ferguson. Ferguson works towards the top of the key.
Did you know Matt Brown's got it on at Mateo's?
Matt Brown's got it up.
Yep.
Looks out, goes to Brown, near side to Cryer, puts up a three from the corner, shot up, a little long rebound, is going to come away to Brown. Near side trying to go to Cryer, this one tipped away, last touch by Hartville.
Yeah, I got a text from old Matty O. Said
Awesome.
They had some requests, so they got it up on the big screen over there. You can stop by and watch it, and of course, we'll have the blue and gold action up there later tonight too.
7 o'clock tonight at the Blue and Gold. Thanks to Matt Brown and the team over there getting it up on the big screen. Stop in, see him. Mateo's right there on the square. You can't miss him. Wake brings it up and across midcourt. Looks to her right. Stella's over there on the far side. She'll rotate over to the near side. Works to the top. Goes to Stella. Over to Campbell. Campbell slicing in. Puts up a jumper. Shot up and good. Ties it up at 18.
Yep. The food's good, and he's just a nice guy.
Just a good dude. Ferguson looks to bring it up here for Hartville. Yeah, you can't go wrong with that Philly, man.
I'm telling you.
Outside goes to Kelly, near side to Cryer. Cryer looks back into Kelly, taken away by Taylor Hicks. Hicks pulls that in, goes to Kaylee Wake. Wake brings it up the floor here for the Lady Panthers. Crosses midcourt, under 6 minutes to play in the first half. Drives to the hole, shot up, won't go, foul called. That's going to put Wake at the free throw line. 2 free throws on the way.
She got absolutely mugged on that one.
That's going to be the second one called on Kelly, by the way. She leads all the scorers for Hartville with 7. Kaylee Wake sets up at the free throw line. Kaylee's put up 3 so far in this one, make it 4 with that free throw. Gives the Lady Panthers a 1-point lead.
Yep, down to 5:49 left in the half here.
Sets up. Second free throw up and in and out. Won't go. Rebound comes away to Kelly for Hartville.
She touched every part of the rim on that one.
Over to Ferguson to Cryer. Cryer looks back over to Ferguson, brings it up and across midcourt. As Ferguson brings it across, drives in, looks to kick this thing out, goes to Cryer. Cryer from the top. Now feeds it inside, now goes to the other side to Kelly, and this one's being tipped around. Oh, it's right there under Campbell. She couldn't come away with it. Goes to Ferguson. Outside to Cryer. Cryer works to the far side, goes to Brown. Brown back over to Cryer. They'll reset and go. Goes to Ferguson. 5:15 left here in the first half. Lady Panthers lead it 19-18. Hartville with the basketball. Goes to Kelly. Passes it to Ferguson. Back over to Kelly from the top of the key. And they'll go back to Ferguson. Just moving around here. Reset. Under 5 minutes to play in the first half. Kelly, turnaround jumper. Shot is up and good. Need to get another foul on that kid.
Yeah.
To the side with Campbell Welch. Welch looks out to Kaylee Wake. Wake works to the near side. Now outside, goes to Campbell for 3. Good. Campbell Welch drills one.
I'll take that all day.
Campbell in a double digits now. She has 10 points in this one. Goes to Cryer. Cryer's picked up her dribble. Tipped away, comes to Taylor Hicks. Shot up off the glass and good.
4-point advantage, Panthers.
Telling you, the defense leads to offense for these girls. Just keep the pressure on them. Brings it across and foul called. I'm going to call that on Taylor Hicks. That's going to be number 2 on her.
Down to 4:14 left here in the half.
They've done a really good job this year being able to get up and cut that dribble off.
I'm just impressed. Yeah, I mean, you just got to think about how much trouble the press gave us a couple of years ago and how we've now mastered it and caused people to have real problems with it.
Goes to Ferguson. Ferguson works from the near side, puts this up off the glass and in. Makes it a 2-point ball game. Landry Golden gets it in to Campbell Welch. Welch brings it up the floor. Near side goes to Stella Benson. Benson works to her right through traffic. Floater off the right hand. Shot up, won't go. Landry with the rebound. She looks to work it right back up off the glass. Shot up, won't go. Tipped around and foul called. And they're going to call that on Landry. They will. It's going to be number 2 on Landry. Second team foul here in the second for the Lady Panthers with 3:54 remaining in the half. Rowan Kelly sets check in for the Lady Panthers. Cryer brings it up, goes to Ferguson. Ferguson brings it across midcourt, looks near side, finds Cryer. That was tipped by Stella, comes away to Kelly, back out to Ferguson. Ferguson from midcourt. Score here 24-22, Lady Panthers lead it. Ferguson drives in, goes to the hole, shot up, won't go. Coach Mallow wanted to travel there. This one tipped out, last touch by Hartville. Lady Panthers will check Rowan Kelly in. Landry Golden checks out.
24 checking in for 3.
Yep. So 23 checks out. That's Kelly on the other side. Jenna Kelly. Sinning checks back in. Lady Panthers with a 2-point advantage and the ball as Campbell Welch brings it up and across midcourt. Works to the far side. Now looks outside to Stella Benson. Benson back over to Campbell. Goes to Schober. Schober out to Benson. Drives in. Floater up. Shot up. Won't go. Rebound. Who's going to come away with it? Foul called. They're going to say it's on the Lady Panthers, but which one? Go Sadie Schober.
33, yep.
Number 2 on her.
Yep.
Floats it to the other side. Nobody was back. Schober racing back to try to cut it off. Shot is up and good for Ferguson, and we're tied up at 24.
That's twice they've gotten them with that one on the press break.
Brings it up the floor. Campbell looks over to Sadie. Sadie outside to Stella. Stella back over to Campbell from the far side corner. Looks to drive baseline and called for the double dribble.
Can almost bet you there won't be a third time. What do you think?
Yep.
I'd say we'll have somebody sitting back deep after that.
Yep. Hadley Driscoll checks in, another freshman for the Lady Panthers.
Driscoll getting more and more playing time as the season goes on here.
Yep. Looks to get it in.
Got to be getting, there it is. 5-second call.
Got it. Turnover there for Hartville. Ball goes back to the Lady Panthers.
What did Coach Mallow say? He wants at least 3 a game?
We'd like to see that. 2:48 remaining in the first half. We're tied up at 24. Goes to Sadie Schober. Outside to Rowan Kelly. Kelly to her right through traffic. Goes to the hole. Shot up off the glass and in. Rowan Kelly gets one to go. Lady Panthers lead it by 2. Goes to Ferguson. Ferguson brings it up. Crosses midcourt, near side, goes to Cryer. Cryer works back towards the top of the key. 2:25 left in the half. This one last touch by Hartville as it goes out. That was off the top of the head of Ferguson. Good camera work, by the way. You're killing it.
Am I jumping all over the place?
No, looks good.
I thought you were messing with
No,
me.
I can look over to the screen, see what's going on. It's in sync. Not the band either.
Yeah, that's terrible.
I know you're a big fan.
Oh, yeah, you got me.
Campbell Welch brings it up the floor. So he brings it up. 2:10 left here in the first half. Campbell works to the near side. Looks out to Schober. Schober looks over to Campbell, who works to her right. Slicing in through traffic. Layup up, won't go. Rebound comes away to Ferguson for Hartville. Hartville brings it back the other way. Ferguson crosses midcourt, looking to go the whole way with it. Shot up, won't go. Rebound comes away to Sinning. Outside to Ferguson, now to Cryer. Top of the key, puts up a 3. Shot up, won't go. Who wants to get it? Comes away to Hartville. Now goes to Brown. Pulls up on a jumper from about 12 feet out. This one comes away to Sadie Schober. She'll then be fouled by Brown.
Just 2 team fouls here for Hartville. 3 for the Panthers.
Gets it in. Goes to Campbell. Campbell brings it up the floor. Down to a minute and a half left here in the first half. Panthers with a 2-point lead. Campbell brings it across midcourt. It's over near side. Goes to Driscoll. Driscoll finds Schober. You have 3 freshmen on the floor right now, by the way.
In a tight game.
Yeah. Goes over to Kelly. Kelly from the near side. Rowan looks in, goes to Sadie, pulls up on the jumper, shot up, and just missed it. Rowan, rebound, put back up, and good. Rowan Kelly adds 2 more.
That just shows you the trust that Coach Mike Mallow has in these girls.
Hey, Rowan's got 6 points in this one. To the other side, goes to Brown for 3. Shot up, won't go. Rebound comes away to Kaylee Wake. Wake brings it up the floor, crosses midcourt with it. Looks inside, goes to Rowan. Rowan shot up, won't go, but fouled. And Kelly's heading to the free throw line.
Got blown up on that one.
51 seconds left here in the first half. First one called on Sinning, by the way.
3 team fouls apiece now.
These officials have really let them play.
Yep.
Not been overly involved. We like that. Free throws up and good.
Yeah, we don't want the officials to affect the outcome of the game.
Sets up for her second free throw. Good on the first. Second one's up and good as well. Rowan Kelly now with 8 points in this one. Looks to get it in, tipped away. Last touch by Wake as that's knocked out. Lady Panthers lead it by 6. They've had a lead as much as 9 and trailed by a couple. Looks in, goes to Sinning. Sinning to Ferguson. Ferguson looks to bring it up the floor. Crosses midcourt with it. Near side goes to Cryer. Loads up a 3. Shot up. Off the rim. Won't go. Rebound comes away to Kelly. Kelly splits a couple defenders. Nearly loses that one and then off the hands and out of bounds.
Chad Wake. Or no, that was Schober up ahead of her.
34.6 seconds left in the first half. Leading by 6. Hartville gets the basketball back. Floats it in off the hands of Ferguson. Nearly lost it. And then tipped out. able to get back to it again. Ferguson trying to get around Wake. Little contact there, no call. Near side, looks to Cryer, taken away by Rowan Kelly. Rowan brings it up the floor, down to 15 seconds. Still got plenty of time here. Goes to Wake, loads up a three, shot up, a little short, rebound, comes away to Sadie Schober, put back up and no good. Tip back, Schober comes away with it, shot up, won't go this time either. And last touch by, looks like Driscoll as it goes out.
Ran it all the way down to 3 seconds here in the half. 30-24 Panthers.
Gets it in, goes to Ferguson. Ferguson, couple dribbles. Long shot, won't go. Lady Panthers lead it at the half. Score here 30-24. We'll go to the halftime show as we send it back. You're listening to Lady Panther basketball on your home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. Welcome back to Lady Panther Basketball on your home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. Halftime show brought to you by State Farm agent Stephen Gum. It is the holiday tournament brought to you by State Farm agent Stephen Gum, by the way. Lady Panthers lead it at the half over Hartville by 6. The winner of this one will advance to play at 11:30 a.m. tomorrow, and they'll face the Willow Springs Bears, who had a really good game here against Plato. A back-and-forth game, and, just traded punches all the way till the final seconds in that one. Willow pulled away. I think they won by 4 or 5 in it. But there was definitely several opportunities there for both teams. And Willow played a good game, but I thought Plato played extremely well in that one as well. So that's who we'll see tomorrow if we can get the win here. 11:30 a.m. tomorrow, right back here in the Mountain Grove High School Arena at 11:30. Now, later on, here in a few hours, we're going to be making our drive. After this one, we're going to get in the truck and head towards Springfield to the Hammond Student Center. We'll bring you the blue and gold coverage.
This is my favorite week of the year.
Hey, I love this.
This is almost as good as vacation for me.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is, a vacation. But we're enjoying a lot of basketball this week as Lady Panthers. Thought Rowan Kelly came in, played extremely well, gave Lady Panthers 8 points off the bench, several good rebounds, staying active defensively. Campbell Welch leads all scorers in this one with 10 points. Campbell's played well. Kaylee Wake stepped up, knocked down a 3, went 1 for 2 at the free throw line. Kaylee's played some good minutes here as well, as you would expect. And then, of course, Stella Benson, she's getting the start in this one. Came in very active defensively. Offensively, hadn't really got it going the way she did at Hartville last time. She really got hot there in that Hartville game last time. So maybe Stella will get her really going here in this second half.
Ripped a couple of threes in that one versus Hartville the last time.
Yeah. We want to see that perimeter shooting pick back up.
Really sparked the offense off the bench.
Campbell Welch gets it in, goes to Kaylee Wake, and we're underway here in the second half. Leading by 6, start off with the basketball here in the third. Trying to get around Cryer here. She's rotating Taylor Hicks around, now kicks it out to Hicks on the far side. Hicks loads up a 3, says, you're going to give me space, I'm going to shoot one. Campbell ends up with the offensive rebound, put backs up and good. Campbell Welch adds 2 for the Lady Panthers.
There's pressure.
Bringing on the full court press goes to Kelly for Hartville. Kelly works it up. Near side, finds Ferguson. Ferguson looks to bring it across midcourt. Works from outside, goes to Cryer. Cryer from the top of the key. Looks back over to Ferguson on the far side. 7:15 left here in the third. Lady Panthers lead it by 8. Goes back to Cryer. Cryer works towards her right, was looking back to Ferguson. Kaylee had that cut off, now gets it over to Ferguson, feeds it inside to Kelly. Kelly kicks it out, goes to Brown. Brown rolls to her left, now looks back out to the top of the key, finds Cryer with Campbell right in front of her. Sets up, far side. This one nearly taken away. Ferguson drives in, tipped out, last touch by the Lady Panthers. It goes out. On the floor right now for the Lady Panthers, your starting 5 from this one. Landry Golden in. She's playing with 2 fouls. Taylor Hicks in, playing with 2 fouls. Campbell Welch on the floor along with Stella Benson and Kaylee Wake. Ferguson looks to get this one in. Goes to Cryer on the near side. Looks to get around. Looks inside. Goes to Kelly. Feeds it into the other side. Shot up. Won't go. She fouls her. And that's going to put number 25 at the free throw line. That's Palmer. Is that foul going to be on Golden?
I think so.
It is, yep.
Third one for Landry there. Down to 6:44 left here in the third. 32-24 Grove.
Palmer sets up at the free throw line. First free throw's up and good. Nothing but net. They've got the game on, by the way, down at Mateo's right there on the square. If you want to stop in for lunch, get you a bite to eat, or would it be lunch still?
It could be whatever you want it to be. It's a magical place there.
That's right. Second one up and big bounce off the back of the rim. Up won't go.
Rebound.
Taylor Hicks will be fouled on the rebound.
Got
It's
position.
going to be called on Brown.
Be on the floor.
Yep. That's now 2 fouls on Brown as Campbell Welch looks to get this one in for the Lady Panthers. Hey, Denver. As Campbell looks to get it in, goes to Stella, back to Campbell. Campbell brings it up the floor, brings it across midcourt. Campbell works from the far side, looks out, goes to Kaylee Wake. Kaylee works up to the top of the key. Kaylee slicing in, kicks it out, goes to Schober, who has checked in for Landry. To Stella, shot up off the right hand, won't go, gets her own rebound. Kicks this outside to Campbell Welch, near side to Kaylee Wake, loads up a 3, shot is up. Little long, rebound tipped out, last touch by Stella as that's tipped out of bounds. So ball goes back to the Hartville Lady Eagles. Brown looks to get it in, goes to Kelly. Kelly brings it up the floor. This one tipped by Taylor, goes to Campbell, puts up a shot. Trying to draw the foul there, comes away to Kelly, goes to Ferguson. Ferguson bring it up the floor. They've got her to pick up a dribble, looks to the near side to Cryer. Cryer will be fouled by Campbell Welch. Little hip check there. It's a 7-point ball game.
Yep, 32-25 Panthers. Only the first one on Campbell.
I'd heard stories yesterday of folks getting caught up in some traffic there at Rogersville. So after this one, we're going to try to get out pretty quick, get up towards Springfield.
Yeah, hopefully we don't run into any snow today.
Now, talked to Zach yesterday when they made it in. This one up high off the glass, won't go, tipped out. Last touch by the Hartville Lady Eagles. Said he sat in Rogersville for like 20 minutes.
Oh, wow.
Yesterday. We didn't catch that on our way in. We got in way early, but. So they were cutting it close to game time yesterday. Gets us into Kaylee Wake. Wake brings it up the floor for the Lady Panthers. Crosses midcourt with it. Feeds it over to Schober. Schober shot up off the glass and good. And gives the Lady Panthers a 9-point lead. Matches their largest lead of the game. Goes to Brown. Brown picks up a dribble. Now looks back, finds Ferguson. Ferguson walks it up the floor. 5.5 minutes left in the third. Score here 34-25. Lady Panthers with a lead. Goes to Cryer, inside, finds Kelly, shot up off the glass and good. Kelly now with 11 points in this one for Hartville. Wake brings it up the floor, crosses midcourt with it. Works to the far side, goes to Taylor Hicks. Hicks looks in, finds Campbell. Campbell getting around Ferguson, shot up, won't go. Rebound comes away to Kelly, and then Taylor Hicks steps in, gets tied up with her. Jump ball called, possession arrow. Will keep it with Hartville, though.
Subs. Rowan Kelly checks in, and Landry Golden.
Yep.
Who else went out?
Well, we have 6 out there. We're waiting on one more to come out.
Somebody's got to figure it out. Look, they're all counting. That's funny.
Says Kaylee, you come out.
Yeah, that was good.
Hartville looks to get this one in.
I was going to say, I knew 2 came off the bench.
To the other side, Stella trying to cut off the dribble. Shot up, won't go. Good defense there by Benson to be able to get back in front of that. Sadie Schober comes away with a rebound. Schober has this one tipped, and then tipped again by Ferguson. Comes away to Campbell Welch. Welch brings it up the floor for the Lady Panthers. 4:45 left in the third. Lady Panthers lead it by 7. From midcourt, looks over. Sadie Schober on the far side. Schober had a little space there. Looks over to her right. Now looks over to the left. Goes Landry Golden. Golden passes inside to Campbell. Slice into the basket. Shot up off the glass. Won't go. Gets her own rebound. Put backs up and good. And Campbell Welch now has 14 points in this one. Lady Panthers back out to a 9-point lead. Gets it in. Goes to Kelly, near side. Finds Palmer and then back to Ferguson. Ferguson brings it up the floor. Has Stella in front of her. Works outside. Sinning is checked in, by the way, for Hartville. Nearly taken away by Campbell. Palmer looks to get this out, goes to Ferguson. Ferguson from midcourt. Under 4 minutes to play in the third. It's a 9-point ball game. Taken away by Sadie Schober as they were trying to go to Sinning. Schober to Benson. Benson shot up, won't go. Schober comes away with it outside to Campbell. Campbell's jumper is up and good from about 15 feet out.
Timeout called.
It's an 11-point Lady Panther lead. Score here 38-27. 3:45 left in the third. As we send it back to the studio, you're listening to Lady Panther basketball on Big Country 99. Welcome back to Lady Panther basketball on your home of Panthers sports, Big Country 99. Lady Panthers lead this one 38-27 over the Hartville Lady Eagles. They have matched their largest lead of the game out to 11 again. But this Hartville team, I mean, early on, you're up in this thing 9-0. And
they've got the ability to
11-2, and, you know, they started locking things up. Came back. It's been a tight game the whole way.
Definitely can score and come back on you in a hurry if you're not paying attention. Or if you go through a long drought of not being able to make shots.
Looks to get this one in. That's Brown passing it in for the Eagles. Gets it into Ferguson. Ferguson set to bring it up the floor. Looks over to Cryer on the far side. Cryer brings it up and across midcourt. Cryer sets up, trying to get around Kaylee Wake. Looks over to Ferguson on the far side. Ferguson sets up, has Rowan Kelly in front of her. Rowan's gave us good minutes in this one and continues to every night, it seems like. Comes away to Brown. Brown works to the near side. Brown looks out, gets it out to Cryer. Cryer over to Ferguson. They'll reset and go. 3:15 left here in the third. An 11-point lead for the Lady Panthers. Looks into Kelly. Now feeds it in underneath. That one blocked, taken away by Sadie Schober. Good defense there by Schober. Brings it back the other way. Now kicks it out to Stella Benson. Benson drives in. How was that? Okay. I thought, how is that not going to be a foul? It is a foul. Stella Benson's going to the free throw line. Stella has 4 in this one. Sets up at the free throw line. See if she can add a couple.
Every night, you know, it's one of the freshman girls or Stella that steps up off the bench and is able to provide that spark on defense or offense and just makes it a different game.
Stella sets up at the free throw line. First one's up and no good. Sets up for her second.
You know, not to take anything away from any of the other girls on the floor, you know, we've had just solid play out of everybody.
Yeah, it's nice when you have 8-9 girls that can play. Kaylee Wake comes away with the rebound. Stella missed on both there. Wake drives in, kicks it out, goes to Stella. Stella for 3, shot up and good.
Oh, she got
Stella Benson gets it to go. Said, I can't make it at the free throw line this time, but I can drill from out here. This one tipped away by Landry Golden. Ball stays with Hartville.
We start talking about one group of kids, and then the other group steps up and just does something that you don't see every day and makes it fun to watch.
Stella now with 7 points in this one. Golden tipped that one out. Ball stays with Hartville. Brown gets us into Kelly. Kelly has it nearly taken away by Campbell Welch. Jump ball called. Possession arrow takes it back to the Lady Panthers.
We'll take that.
Largest lead of the game for the Lady Panthers. They lead it by 14.
Timeout.
So they take time, we'll take time as well. We'll send it back to the studio. You're listening to Lady Panther Basketball on your home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. Welcome back to Panther Basketball on your home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99 with the Lady Panthers in the first game. This one started a little late. We were a 2:30 start time. I think we got started off about 2:45 in this one. Lady Panthers with a 14-point lead in the basketball here. Campbell Welch looks to get it in, goes to Landry Golden outside to Campbell. Campbell pulls up on a jumper shot up, won't go. Rebound comes away to Ferguson for Hartville. Hartville brings it back the other way as Ferguson drives the whole court, shot up, won't go. Foul called. And 2 free throws on the way for Ferguson.
Down to 2:34 left here in the third. 41-27, Lady Panthers lead.
3 team fouls now for the Lady Panthers. That one's called on Rowan Kelly, by the way, her first. Ferguson sets up at the free throw line. First one's up and good.
41-28 now.
Sets up for her second. Second free throw's up and good. To the other side. Goes to Kaylee Wake. Sets up, fires a 3, shot up, won't go. Rowan Kelly gets the rebound. Now looks to kick it back out to Kaylee Wake. Wake drives in, kicks it out, goes to Schober. Loads up on a 2, shot up, won't go. This one tipped out, comes away to Kaylee Wake. Wake looks over to Campbell Welch. Welch drives in and say fouled on the floor.
So, yep, and we taking it out over on the sideline.
That'll be the third team foul for Hartville. Second one called on Ferguson.
Maybe not on the sideline, I lied.
Campbell gets it in, goes to Landry. Back out to Campbell, loads up. 15-foot jumper's up, won't go. Sadie Schober cleans it up with a backside rebound and the putback.
Straight into the press.
Gets it in, goes to Cryer. Cryer has Rowan Kelly in front of her. Gets it up and across midcourt. Now over to Kelly. Kelly back out to Ferguson. Under 2 minutes to play here in the third. Lady Panthers lead it by 14. Far side to Cryer. Cryer whirls to her left, then tipped away and taken away by Kaylee Wake. She's all by herself for this layup, up and good.
45-29 now.
Gets it to Brown. Brown looks to get this in, goes to Ferguson. Ferguson brings it up the floor, crosses midcourt. Goes the whole way, trying to get around Rowan Kelly, and a foul's going to be called here. This will be on Rowan. 2 free throws on the way.
Up to 14 fouls now for the Lady Panthers here in the third.
Leading it by 16, largest lead of the game for the Lady Panthers as Ferguson goes to the free throw line. Second foul called on Rowan. Free throws up and good. Nothing but net here.
And don't forget to go over and check out Mountain Grove Panther Athletics on YouTube. You can watch this there.
YouTube, yeah.
YouTube.
There's a link on the Facebook page.
Yep.
By the way, if you want to go over, facebook.com/MG Panther Sports. There's a link there that'll take you over. Both free throws good. Cuts the lead to 14. Goes to Kaylee Wake on the other side. Feeds it into Schober. Schober shot up and just overshot the rim there. Comes away to Kelly for Hartville. Brings back the other way with Cryer. Cryer across midcourt. Goes to Ferguson on the near side. Score 45-31. Sets up. Kind of got that arm extended. Wanted the call. Inside, Cryer shot up off the glass and good.
57 seconds.
To the other side with Campbell Welch for the Lady Panthers. Near side to Kaylee Wake. Wake loads up a three. Shot up, no good. Foul called. 3 free throws on the way for Kaylee Wake. That's going to be number 2 called on Cryer, by the way. And will be 4 team fouls now for Hartville.
Yep. Her second for Cryer.
Free throws up and no good here for Wake. Stella Benson set to check in.
50.4 seconds left here in the third.
Second free throw up and good.
One more coming.
Campbell Welch checks out. Estella checks in. Wake sets up at the free throw line. Third one's up and no good. Makes 1 of 3 there. Lady Panthers lead it by 13. 45 seconds left here in the third. Wanting the double dribble call, nearly taken away by Stella Benson, and eventually gets it across midcourt. Not sure how she stayed with her dribble there. Now kicks it outside, open look for Cryer. Shot up, won't go. Landry Golden with the rebound, who will get fouled. Ferguson fouled Landry on the rebound. That's going to be number 3 called on Ferguson.
Wow.
Every time I say Ferguson, I just think of Saturday Night Live. Kaylee Wake looks to get this one in. Oh, no, sorry.
Yep.
2 free throws coming. We're into the bonus. So Landry Golden coming to the other side to shoot 2 free throws.
That's 5 team fouls now for the Lady Eagles.
Landry sets up. 30 seconds left in the third. First free throw for Landry's good.
Makes 47-33 as we'll have subs here. Taylor Hicks set to check in.
Sets up for her second. Second free throws up and no good.
Now we'll have Taylor check in. And
Taylor
she was set to check in for
Landry.
Yeah.
Lady Panthers lead it by 14. Score 47-33. 30 seconds left in the third. Looks to get this one in, nearly taken away by Taylor. Gets it into Kelly, goes back to Cryer. Cryer brings it up the floor, now looks to Ferguson. Ferguson sets across half court with it, has Kaylee Wake in front of her. This one tip back, Ferguson able to run it down. Works to the far side now, rolls towards the top of the key. Down to 13 seconds left in the third. Score here 47-33. Lady Panthers with a lead. They've led it most of the way. Out to Kelly across the floor, goes to Cryer, looks to drive in on the baseline, shot up high off the glass, won't go, and foul called.
That puts the Panthers.
So it's going to be called on Stella Benson. Be her first foul, by the way. For as active as she is defensively, it's Pretty impressive.
Yeah.
She just drew her first foul.
With 1.8 seconds left in the third, yeah, that's really impressive.
Free throws up and good here for Cryer.
And didn't put him into the bonus until, like I said, 1.8 seconds left in the third.
Oh, we're adding the points on the wrong side again.
Uh-oh.
Free throws up and good.
Well, you know, when you're winning, you got to help them out, right?
There they go. They're getting added over there now.
Hey, there we go. I was like, is the clock going to start?
Yeah. Time expires here in the third. We head to the fourth. Lady Panthers lead it 47-35. As we send it back to the studio, you're listening to Lady Panther basketball on Big Country 99. Welcome back to Lady Panther basketball on Big Country 99, your home of Panthers sports. Reminder, after this one, we're making the trip to Springfield. We'll be at the Blue and Gold tournament coming up about a 7 o'clock start time tonight as the boys play Rogersville. So we will have that one 7 o'clock this evening from the Hammond Student Center.
7th place game, correct?
Yep. 47-35. Lady Panthers with the lead. Hartville will start off the fourth with the ball, so look to inbound from midcourt. Gets it in, goes to Ferguson, who works from midcourt. That's Kaylee Wake in front of her, now to the far side to Cryer. Cryer rolls to her left, now looks near side to Kelly, loads up a three, shot up, in and out, won't go. Rebound comes away to Rowan Kelly as Rowan pulls that down, goes to Kaylee Wake. Wake brings it across midcourt, sets up. Wake to the far side, backs up, goes over to Stella Benson. Benson passes back over to Campbell Welch. Welch to her right, looks over to Taylor Hicks. Hicks rolls to her left. She picked up her dribble here. Now goes out to Stella Benson. Benson works from the top of the key. Finds Rowan Kelly. Just move it around, try to find a good look at it. Drives in, tries to go around one. Shot up, won't go. Rebound comes away to Brown for Hartville. Goes to Cryer to Ferguson. Ferguson brings it up and across midcourt. As Ferguson brings it across, down to 7:09 left in the game. Lady Panthers lead it 47-35. That was off the head of Rowan, it looked like. It may have plunked her right on top of the head and bounced out of bounds.
Every time you call Ferguson's name, all I can think of is Landry and Ashley's nickname.
Look at that big hat from Saturday Night Live.
Oh, yeah.
Goes over to Kelly, drives in, shot up and good. 10-point ball game. Lady Panthers with the lead. Campbell Welch brings it up and across midcourt. Campbell has this one tipped out. Last touch by Hartville as Ferguson tipped that away. 6:50 left in the game. Lady Panthers with a 10-point lead. Winner of this one will play Willow Springs tomorrow at 11:30 a.m. right back here in the Mountain Grove High School Arena. Goes to Wake and fouled.
2.
It's going to be called on Cryer. That's going to be number 3 on her. You know, Hartville's really not subbed a lot. They'll take time as they take time. We'll take time as well. Lady Panthers lead it by 10. 6:49 left in the game. When we send it back, you're listening to Lady Panther basketball on your home of Panther sports, Big Country 99. Welcome back to Lady Panther basketball on your home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. Lady Panthers have a 10-point lead, 6:49 left in this one. 10th annual Mountain Grove Girls Basketball Holiday Tournament, hosted by and sponsored by State Farm agent Stephen Gum. As Campbell Welch looks to get this one in for the Lady Panthers.
I hear the hospitality room's where it's at.
No doubt. Goes to Kaylee Wake from midcourt. Wake looks over to Campbell on the near side. Campbell to Rowan Kelly. Rowan works from the near side. She'll look to drive on the baseline. Had a lane there. Shot up. Won't go. Rebound comes away to Brown for Hartville. As Brown pulls it down. Goes to Cryer. Cryer brings it up and across midcourt. Cryer will be fouled by Taylor Hicks.
Is that 2 or 3 on Taylor?
That's, I believe that's 3. Look up there and see. Yep, there should be 3 on her.
Yeah. Can't take them with you, though, right?
That's right. Ferguson looks to get it in. Ferguson floats it into Kelly. That was tipped by Taylor. Comes away to Kelly, though. Now looks in underneath, goes to Cryer. Shot up and in. Back to an 8-point ball game now. They fought back into this. Lady Panthers have extended the lead out to as much as 16, so Hartville's cut that in half. White goes over to Hicks. Hicks works from outside, pulls the trigger on a 3. Shot up, won't go, gets her own rebound. Good job to work back to her shot. Finds Rowan Kelly. She'll step back, she'll shoot a 3, and it's good. She's money. If she was on the McDonald's menu, she'd be McBuckets.
That's right, 11 for Kelly now. Foul called.
Foul called here. And they're putting that on Stella Benson.
Yeah.
It's all right. Stella's got them to give. That'd be number 2 on her. It's an 11-point ball game. Lady Panthers lead it 50-39.
Hicks checks out. Schober checks in.
That nearly taken away by Stella. Comes away to Ferguson. Ferguson brings it up and across midcourt. Goes over to Kelly, near side. Brown had an open lane, drives in, layup up, won't go. Rebound, gets her own rebound, now fouled.
You're going to get Rowan Kelly for the foul.
I think so.
And the excitedness of Kelly is because how do you foul somebody when they're behind you? But, you know, we'll take it.
3 fouls now on Rowan. Looks in, goes to Kelly, shot up and no good. Tipped out, comes away to Rowan Kelly. Kelly bringing it back the other way for the Lady Panthers. Backs it up, picks up her dribble, outside to Kaylee Wake. Landry Golden set to check in, by the way. Now feeds it in underneath to Schober, just off her hands. I think she knew what to do with it before she had the ball there.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. You know, you're under the bucket and you're open. Yep. You just get too excited. And
hey, Sadie's played well. She has 4 points in this one. She goes to the bench for a little bit as Landry checks in. Goes to Kelly as Hartville gets it in. Pushed it up the floor. Goes to Cryer. Cryer goes around Stella. Shot up. That was tipped. Last touch by the Lady Panthers as it goes out. Looks like Kaylee Wake got a piece of it.
50-39 with 5:19 left here in the fourth.
Looks to get it in. Goes to Kelly. Kelly works back to the basket. Shot up and in.
Going to have to defend down here, down the stretch.
Campbell looks over to Kaylee. Kaylee brings it up the floor. 5:05 left in the game. It's a 9-point ball game. Lady Panthers with the lead. Looks to feed it in underneath to Landry. Gets taken away by Hartville. Ferguson to the other side. Goes up, shot up, high off the glass and good. Makes this a 7-point ball game. They're fighting right back into this. Goes to Kaylee Wake. Wake picks it up, goes to Stella Benson. Benson brings it across midcourt. Benson drives in, floater off the right hand, shot up, won't go. This one, last touch by the Lady Panthers as it goes out.
7-point ball game here with 4:40 left to play.
Brown looks to get this one in. Hartville basketball. Brown looks in, goes to Cryer. Cryer looks to bring it up the floor. Brings it across midcourt. Now we've got some contact here.
It's going to be
on Stella. Call Stella for it. That's going to be number 3 on Stella.
3 team fouls here in the fourth. 4 team fouls here in the fourth for the Panthers.
Cryer looks to get it in for Hartville underneath their own bucket. It's like Schober set to check in. Gets it into Kelly. Kelly works back to the basket. Shot up, won't go. Rebound came away to Palmer. Tipped out. Comes away to Wake. Wake to the other side for Lady Panthers. Feeds it into Kelly. Kelly shot up off the glass and in. Rowan Kelly answers back for the Lady Panthers. She now has 13 in this one. To the other side, Cryer brings it across midcourt. Sets up, now looks in on the baseline, goes to Kelly, shot up and good. Rowan knew she was a little trouble there. She just stayed vertical and tried not to foul. She already has 3 fouls against her.
Sometimes that's the best defense.
17 points now for Kelly for Hartville. To the other side to Rowan Kelly now for the Lady Panthers. Drives to her right, floater up and good. Rowan Kelly answers right back.
Especially when you can provide offense like that.
Rowan now with 15 points. The freshman having a night.
I think that's the most she's had in the game this year.
Ferguson to the other side, pulls up on a deep 2, shot up, won't go. Brown with a rebound, taken away by Landry Golden as she lost the ball. Rowan Kelly to the other side. Rowan trying to drive in. Ferguson cuts her off, kicks it out to Campbell. Campbell rolls it around top of the key. Kaylee Wake for 3, shot up, won't go. Rebound comes away to Ferguson. As Ferguson pulls it down, brings it up the floor. All the way to the other side, dumps it off to Brown, shot up, won't go, tipped out. Rebound comes away to Hartville, put back up and good as Cryer drains the jumper.
Timeout.
Coach Mallow wants to take time. As he takes time, we'll take time as well. It's a 7-point ball game. Score 54-47, 3:04 left in it. We'll send it back to the studio. You're listening to Lady Panther basketball on your home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. Welcome back to Lady Panther basketball on your home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. 3:04 left in the game. Lady Panthers lead at 54-47. Lady Panthers have 4 team fouls against them, just 1 team foul for the Hartville Lady Eagles in this one. Lady Panthers have led by as much as 16. Winner of this one will advance to play tomorrow morning, 11:30 a.m. right here at the Mountain Grove High School Arena. Lots of basketball going on. I've not checked in on the Kabul Holiday Tournament. Kabul has a big tournament over there as well. Of course, we'll be heading to the blue and gold after this one.
Yeah, we'll have to give Sheriff Scott Lindsay a call and see about.
Yeah, get an update there. Need to look at the Kabul bracket, see how that's gone. Campbell Welch looks to get it in for the Lady Panthers. Campbell finds Sadie Schober. Schober picks up her dribble, now looks back to Campbell. Campbell brings it up the floor, crosses midcourt with it, looks over to Stella Benson. Benson on the near side, now out to Taylor Hicks. Hicks looks inside to Sadie Schober, shot up, won't go, but draws the foul. That'll put Schober at the free throw line. 2 free throws on the way.
2:52 left in the ball game. 54-47 Panthers.
That's going to be 3 fouls on Brown, by the way, for Hartville. First one's up and no good off the front iron for Sadie. Schober sets up for her second. Second free throw up and good. Makes it an 8-point ball game. Gets it into Ferguson. Ferguson brings it up the floor for Hartville. Crosses midcourt with it, has Stella Benson in front of her. Looks to her right, finds Cryer. Cryer feeds it inside to Kelly for Hartville. Kelly goes around, one shot up, gets it to go. Kelly's played a good game. To the other side with Campbell Welch. Welch brings it across midcourt. Welch works towards the top. Down to 2:25 left in this one. Outside to Stella. Now works it out to Taylor. Far side, finds Rowan Kelly. Loads up a 3. Shot up, won't go. Rebound comes away to Hartville. Cryer comes away with it as Cryer looks to bring it up the floor. Crosses midcourt, looks over to Kelly. Back outside to Ferguson. Down to 2:05 left in the game. Lady Panthers' lead has been cut down to 6, by the way. 55-49. Inside, trying to feed it to Kelly. Taken away by Rowan Kelly. They were looking at Kelly and went to not the Kelly they wanted. Other side to Taylor Hicks. Hicks near side to Campbell Welch. Sets her feet, fires a three. A little long on that one. Sadie Schober with the rebound. Schober works back in. Shot up off the glass. Won't go. Kelly comes away with it for Hartville. No call.
At all.
They call it travel. Coach Mallow getting excited over there.
You don't see it happen very often, but
No.
you're going to get somebody hurt out there.
6-point Lady Panther lead. Lady Panthers get the ball back after the travel call.
Timeout.
No, I don't think it was a timeout.
Oh, no, that's not a timeout.
Giving her a warning.
Oh, nope, he teed her up.
Now he's teed her up.
She's going to get her money's worth. Puts his hands on his hips and says, walk away or you'll get some more. So now the technical foul. The other official will go have to have the uncomfortable conversation. So Hicks will shoot here. Everybody,
so Taylor will shoot free throws. Technical called on the Hartville coach. Not really sure what she was giving him an earful about. She didn't like the travel call, but should have had a foul before it. Thought you kind of got lucky with the travel call. First one from Taylor was up and good. Second one from Taylor, up and good. Senior comes through on both for you. Lady Panthers lead it by 8.
And should get the ball back here.
She's still giving him an earful over there. We got to get back to it.
Yeah, he's the sacrificial lamb that got sent over to deal with that. Now we're all done.
Now we're set to go. Lady Panthers with the basketball now, lead it by 8. Minute and a half left. Gets it into Kaylee Wake. Wake brings it across midcourt. And Wake will be fouled by Cryer. So that's going to be number 4 on Cryer.
57-49 with 1:25 left here. That's got to be, I think that's 5, isn't it? Team fouls? I don't know.
Should be 4. Thought that'd been the 4th. Either way, yeah. Well, they put it up as 3. Campbell Welch looks to get this one in. We're going to have a timeout taken. As they take time, we'll take time as well. Lady Panthers lead at 57-49. 1:25 left as we send it back. You're listening to Lady Panther Basketball on your home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. Welcome back to Panther Basketball on your home of Panther Sports, Big Country 99. Lady Panthers lead at 57-49 over the Hartville Lady Eagles. 1:25 left in this. Lady Panthers also have the basketball. Winner of this one will play tomorrow morning at 11:30 a.m. right back here at the Mountain Grove High School Arena. They'll play the Willow Springs Lady Bears, who defeated Plato right before this one. So a little late action here. We get the technical call. She had a warning and then got teed up. Gave a couple free throws to Taylor Hicks. Was able to get the possession and still really not sure what she was unhappy about. I thought there was a foul that was missed there. The travel was a better scenario for Hartville.
I think it was the fact that it was a no call and then it was a call. Was most likely what she was arguing about.
Campbell gets it in, goes to Rowan Kelly. Kelly looks back to Taylor Hicks. Hicks will be fouled. A little push in the back. It's going to be the 4th one.
So we've talked about this.
It's going to be a free throw shooting contest.
Yeah, we've talked about this a little bit. We're not quite there yet. We've talked about how how the rule changes affected the end of games here.
Yeah. Yep, 5 fouls now in a
foul called.
Yep.
That's 5. 5 team fouls, that is. We'll shoot 2 for the next minute and 20.
Rowan Kelly goes to the free throw line. She already has 15 in this one.
That's 4 on 11.
So Brown with 4. Cryer has 4. They'd send her over to the bench. First one from Rowan's up and good. It's money.
58-49, back up to an 8-point ball game.
Cryer checks in as number 15, Hannah Keith, checks out. Free throw on the second one for Rowan's up and good. She's now tied Campbell with the team lead in points, by the way, at 17. Swan tipped away by Kaylee Wake. Lady Panthers lead it by 10. Score is 59-49.
1:15 left.
Gets this in, goes to Cryer. Cryer brings it up and across midcourt, finds Ferguson at the top of the key. Ferguson looks out, goes to Cryer, far side corner. Starts in, backs out, near side, goes to Kelly, top of the key, puts up a 3, shot up, in and out, won't go. Rowan Kelly, of course, comes up with a rebound, goes over to Campbell Welch. Welch brings it up the floor for the Lady Panthers. Welch will be fouled in that far side corner.
Was it a foul or did you get the timeout? Nope, it's a foul.
No, it's a foul, yeah. Campbell's going to the free throw line. And Cryer, by the way, fouls out. That was number 5 on her. Hopefully Campbell knocks down 2 and they'll be done with the fouling business.
Yeah, 53 seconds left here. What we're talking about, of course, you know, the rule change after 5 team fouls, you shoot 2.
Well, yeah, it's all double bonus only now, so you get 2 every time. Once you hit 5, resets after each quarter. Free throws up and good.
But where it makes a difference at the end of the game, we thought it would kind of stop the fouling at the end of the game, but if anything, it's increased it, especially if you have fouls to give.
Campbell money on both of hers.
Because it stops the clock.
Takes it out to a 12-point lead for the Lady Panthers.
You're forcing them to make it at the free throw line.
Brings Ferguson across. Ferguson has to run that one down. It was tipped out by Kaylee Wake. We're going to get a foul here on the Lady Panthers.
That'll be 5 team fouls for the Lady Panthers. First one.
We definitely don't need to be fouling.
Is that the first one for Kaylee?
Yeah. So Ferguson goes to the free throw line for 2.
61-49 here, 42 seconds left.
Shot in and out, won't go on the first free throw. Sets up for the second. Second free throw up and good. Taylor Hicks looks to get this one in, goes to Campbell Welch. Welch trying to get across Ferguson here, spins back the other way. Now brings it up the floor and a foul called. That's going to be number 4 on Ferguson.
And that'll send Welch to the line to shoot 2. Only took a couple of seconds off the clock there, down to 36.6.
Campbell's free throw up and no good.
61-50 your score here. Panthers lead.
Sets up on her second. Second free throw's good. Back out to a 12-point ball game. Gets it into Ferguson. Ferguson brings it up and across midcourt. Kaylee not giving her any space. Drives to the hole. Shot up. Won't go. Rebound comes away to Campbell Welch. Welch brings it up the floor for the Lady Panthers. Welch brings it across. I think they're going to lay off now. Down to under 20 seconds to play. It's a 12-point ball game. Lady Panthers with the lead. Down to 12. 62-50 the score here.
Yeah, she's just going to try to dribble it out.
Yep. This one's going to go final. Lady Panthers get the win over the Hartville Lady Eagles. Score 62-50. As Lady Panthers get the win, they will play tomorrow against the Willow Springs Bears right back here in this building. So we're going to send it back to the studio. You're listening to Lady Panther basketball on your home of Panther Sports Big Country 99.